How's it going, guys? Happy Tuesday. I don't feel very well, actually kind of sick. Something's going around in Las Vegas, but I still wanted to make a video because I'm very, very passionate about what I'm about to talk about, which is two very, very fast ways to find mentors. So the first one is going to be something that you're going to be like, you got to be kidding me, right? I think it almost sounds counterintuitive, but we find mentors through pain and struggle. A lot of people, what they do is they focus on this one question. I want you guys to change. If you guys just change this one question, you're about to be blown away by how many times you've been mentored in life and it was for your growth. So instead of asking the question, why? Why did this happen to me? Change that question. Just flip it. Just flip it on its back, make it fall on the ground, and what you want to say to yourself is, what can I learn from this? That's it. If you can just switch that. Now, how many times have I said, why is this happening to me? Hundreds of times. Hundreds. I'm just a regular human guy. But if we can just flip that word and just say, what can I learn from this? Oh my gosh, someone passed away in my family. What can I learn from this? Hey, someone just left my business. What can I learn from this? Man, that person who spoke to me, really said some harsh things. What can I learn from this? These are actually mentors in disguise. And I just want to share a very, very quick story. I have a friend, I'm not going to mention his name, but I'm going to send him this video so he knows it's about him. But 17 and a half years ago, okay, so this is a mentor that I didn't know he was going to be a mentor, but one of my best friends. I wasn't doing very well in life around 15, 16. I had like a GPA of whopping 0.3. I didn't really go to school. But he came to me and he said, hey, listen, we were in a room. I remember exactly where it was. I remember exactly where I was sitting. And he said, hey, listen, you pretty much failed your whole life. I just want to be real with you right now. I think he said some bad words in there, but he was being very frank with me. He says, you've failed your whole life. Listen, they're sending you to military school because you haven't been doing well. And if you don't succeed in military school, I don't want to see your face. In fact, I don't want you to come back. Don't come back a failure, okay? Sorry, it gets me kind of emotional a little bit because those words really, really hurt me at that time. Like I remember almost like waking up from like a mist, and it was like I felt so awake. I'm so aware of actually what I was doing in my life that it's literally stayed to me to this day. And I went on to excel very, very well in military school. In fact, I was the top of the class, military rank, everything like that. Where did that all stem from? That one conversation. Did I hate my friend? Heck yeah, I hated my friend. But I realized he was actually a mentor of mine. How could I have had all this success without the fuel of his words behind me? So most people would be like, I hate that guy. I'm not going to take his advice and da-da-da-da. You could say that. But you're missing your teaching. You're missing your mentor. So I have journals back there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like 15 journals back there. I've been writing since maybe 26 years old. I've written a ton of stuff. I try to go retroactively in my life, and you can go, if you have journals right now, if you want to gain some mentorship, if you want to find out how much you've been mentored in life, go back to your journal, start flipping through it, and start reading all the times that you suffered, all the times you've had bad times that you were angry, times when someone made you angry, times where you felt life wasn't fair. There's a teaching in there. There's a mentor. And take it. Learn from it. See, and ask yourself that question. You probably were asking in that journal entry, why me? Why me? But you can cross it out or maybe just put on the side, what did I learn from this? And just sit there and just meditate on it. Think about it. That's number one. That's how you find a mentor very easily, is go back to your journals or start now. Just journal right now and start. Every time you go through a hard time, through a hardship, find out what's the benefit that's waiting for you, teaching. And the second thing is, if you do find somebody you appreciate, there's a really special question I ask someone. So if you admire, there's a couple people you might admire right now. I challenge you to actually go up to them, and I want you to say, hey, listen, if you saw yourself in a restaurant and you walked in there and it was a younger version of yourself, let's say for me, I'm 34 years old. So I'm going to say, look, if you saw yourself 34 years old and you were at a restaurant, and, obviously it'd be very weird to see yourself, but if you could walk up to yourself, a 34-year-old self, and you only have 1 minute to share advice. This person maybe is like 50, 60 years old. Maybe they're very wise, you know, and you admire them. If you only had 1 minute, what would you ask yourself? Or I'm sorry, let me switch that again. What would you share with yourself and say, hey, with all the wisdom that I've acquired, I want to give you this minute of advice. And just wait. Just listen to your mentor or this person and take that advice. That's 30 years of advice given to you in 1 minute or 5 minutes. So anyway, that's 2 ways to find a mentor. And you also, from whatever their answer is, you can say, hey, do you mind if I, you know, get mentored by you, or if I can, is there something else that I can learn from you? And you can just go from there. So I just wanted to leave that video. That's 2 really simple ways to find a mentor. I hope this you know, added value to your life, and look forward to sharing another message soon. Take care. Bye-bye.